Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest account overview. Today we'll be doing an overview of Care Factor's Rally Trap, his 186 million mite rally trap who can eat titans. Yes, he only has 5.2 million troops on this account, and he can take on titans with it. And I'll show you everything in this account and why that is actually possible. But before we get into the account overview, we'll go over some clips of him actually eating rallies so you can see it in action. Hey, so the first rally clip I'm going to show you is from LH7. This is during KVK. He's going to be rallied by two different LH7 guys. The first one is going to be coming in very soon. He is sitting in infantry phalanx, and yes, it is ranged, so he doesn't have to do anything. All he's got to do is switch on his war gear and then try to hit the random. Unfortunately, he had a dark nest going, so you cannot random away while you have a coalition in that. Again, he has 189 mil mite in this clip, about 3 million mite more than he is currently. But yeah, I think he had a little bit more troops, and we'll take a look. Yeah, you can see only a 6.3 million troops with reigns, so he only has 5.3 million troops total. But yeah, he was able to eat that one. The next guy is much bigger. You can see he is a Titan, 11k hero Titan with Mythic Champ. He wasn't 100% sure if he wanted to take this or not, but I think there was a double rally set on him, so I think he planned to take the first one and then migrate. That's why he's getting ready there. But the first rally is coming in very soon. He does have full reinforcements. He already has his war gear on. He doesn't need to switch it on anymore because, again, they're going to go in for the rescue rally. Either way, it doesn't really matter. So the 11k Titan is coming in very soon. Here comes the rally. It is Cav. I believe he's already in range for this too, so he's going to try and ram away. We decided not to for some reason. I think he maybe just wanted them to use their carpets, and I guess they just sped it in anyways. But you can see he did eat that rally too. Took only 797,000 losses, was able to cap the 11k Titan with only 5.3 million troops plus reinforcements, which puts him up to 6.3 million troops. Again, this account is amazing. When I first saw him taking this, I'm like, how are you doing this? You have some like voodoo magic going on. But yeah, you can see that 797. Anyways, let's go back to the account here. Actually, wait, we'll take a look and see what he actually sent first. 700,000 tier 5 there. And you can see the guy almost has full Mythic Champ there. He is missing a couple pieces, and he has one gold Champ accessory, but amazing attack. Yeah, 704,000 tier 5 in that rally too. And again, he only took 700,000 losses, which is insane. So let's go back to the other account. So we're back on the account. So we're going to go a full account overview to show you how he was able to eat those rallies so easily with only 5.3 million troops. Again, if you do like these videos, hit the thumbs up, really helps out the channel. Anyways, let's get into the video. I did show you before, he has 5.2 million troops. He does have a 560,000 to 600,000 frontline. He can take reinforcements up to 1 million in that. Again, he is a rain trap, so he can take reinforcements infantry and stay in infantry, but he likes to counter more often than not because he is like a what's called counter trap, I would say. Rain trap with a counter trap on top of that. He has 2 million of each tier 2 sharpshooters and reptilian riders, and then about 300k-ish, close to that. He's a little bit lower there. He probably joined some rallies, lost some troops, but yeah, he's almost 300,000 tier 4 range in Cav. So those are his back lines. His front line for rallies is usually infantry. If he's not sure, he'll ask for 1 million tier 4 reinforcements. That'll be his front line. If he can, he will counter as much as possible because you really need to counter with this account. Again, that's why it works so well, is because he has the counter research done on this account. So we'll take a look at that. We'll go into his what's called research here. Take a look at his research. Again, he does have tier 4 done, obviously, and then he has the full counter research done, so that gives you an additional 30% counter. So that's how he's able to take it. Plus, that's not it. He has more than that. He has the what's called hero here, which also gives counter 3% there on that hero. That is getting it's a work in progress. Let's put it that way. It is a work in progress on that hero. The other thing is the familiar, which he has up to level 8. Again, he doesn't have this unlocked. I think you need Elder, which he doesn't have enough what's called fragments for that. But he does have the other two, which give an additional 10.5%. So totally, he has over 43% counter on those ones. Let's take a look at that right now. Taking a look down here. Yeah, 43% infantry range, 43% range cav, and then 33% cav infantry. So that's the crazy, or that's how he can take these crazy rallies with so little troops. As long as they're setting, like, let's say range or cav or something like that, he's really good. He's a little bit weak against cav. Yeah, he's a little bit weak against infantry, I guess, because he is cav counter isn't as high, but not like crazy much. It's only 10%. He still has 33% counter on that, but that makes him a little bit weaker that way. But again, cav is also not the best front line, so it's just not the best overall. Anyways, so we'll take a look at the full account here. Again, his troops are at 5.2 million currently. It can be up to 5.3. He does have some in his sanctuary right now, so you can pull those out if he needs. Again, those are the tier 2, usually in the back line. It is a little bit expensive sometimes to rally. Take rallies just because you do lose some tier 2 and you got to rebuild them. Especially on this account, since you have so little troops, it can get really expensive because you do take a little bit more losses than if you were a bigger trap, but you can get a lot of people to rally you. You're only 186 million mites, and people are not expecting you to eat a rally usually at this mite, which is insane, especially like Titans and stuff like that. You saw in that last clip there, that was like a 5-piece mythic champ with 11k hero, and he ate that rally with only 5.2 million troops plus reinforcements, which is insane. So we'll take a look at his gear. You did see his gear in the video, but his actual world gear is right here. Again, he has almost full gold jewels. He's just missing one on here. It's just a purple infantry, so he'll need one more gold infantry. Then you have full gold jewels on there. Again, he is just missing 2 mythic pieces. The first one is the Bumblebee helm, and the other one is the Ambrosio cup. Again, those are not too hard to get up. It's just, I mean, all these embers are insane. You need 17 to get the cup. The halos are not too hard because you can do the tycoon, but the helm is a little bit difficult too, I guess. But it's the same. You can do the tycoon and get, not the tycoon. Is it tycoon? Yeah, whatever this thing is. Yeah, tycoon. You can do the tycoon here and get those whenever that one comes along. So that's not the hardest. It's the embers that are kind of a little bit expensive for that. But that's his current setup. Again, he only has one familiar on this, and it's Aquarius on his wall. He can switch the other one, but again, it really depends. But again, he's trying to keep low might on this account. So he already has the counter research. That's like 30 million might, and we'll take a look at his current might. He's only got 75 million might in troops, which is insane for taking these rallies. Imagine eating a Titan rally with only 75 million might in troops. I mean, solo traps nowadays have way more troops than that, so this account is able to eat that, a rally from a Titan, not a solo, a rally from a Titan with only 75 million troops, as long as you're countering them as well. So, I mean, if you get countered, it's kind of game over. That's why you don't want to take multiple rallies on this account. If possible, you want to be able to counter every single rally just because you have so little troops, but it works so great when you do. So anyways, he does 87 million might in research. That's from, again, counter research plus tier 4. So his base tier 4 research is only around 57 million. He adds about 30 million more for that counter research-ish. I can't remember what the exact might on that one is. It's like 20-something. High 20s to the low 30s. I can't remember the exact one, but player level and stuff, hero armies are quite low. Familiar is 1.4. He does have some of the tier 5 familiars here with the, what's called this up. So he's got this up to 8, so it gives you an extra 7% HP on that one. This one gives, was attack, yeah, range attack on there. So these are base stats you get from these familiars. So he has these ones up, the infantry one up here, like 7% as well. So he doesn't have them like maxed with the talent here, but he does have the actual skill up, which gives you base stats, so which is really good to have. Again, his base stats are quite high. And we'll take a look at his actual mix stats here. Yeah, he's close to 500 mix here. He's got 494 infantry, 493 range, and 490 cav. He does not have an ultra boost up right now, so his army stats are a little bit lower. Again, if you had the ultra boost, that just puts everything up by 38%. So he's getting close to 500% army HP, 250 army defense, and close to 300 or 200 army attack plus that. Then obviously you can add the attack boost from the wherever this thing is called, the prison attack boost, wherever his prison is, yeah, the 30% there. So again, his stats are a little bit lower than, let's say, if he had the ultra boost and the and he had someone's like level 60 hero, but that's kind of his base stats. Close to 500% mix on this. Again, I don't think he has any like crazy heroes on his wall or anything like that. I think just regular heroes, free to play heroes. Basically, he hasn't bought any pay to play heroes other than the counter one that he's working on right now, the Chronicler. Where is it at right now? 4 of 100. So still need quite a bit for that one. But once that gets maxed, I think that adds an extra 15%. Where is it? Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, an extra 15% counter. So if you get that up to gold, that would be really good. He'd be doing even better against rallies. Plus this one, again, you do need to get 200 more of these to get this adult to get this up again, because the next level is level 55, and you need to be in a, what's called, not an adult, elder to get that. So you need elder to get to the next one. So he's pretty capped on that unless he wants to spend a bunch more money. But again, this is why this account is so good, is because that counter research, it's just such a good research nowadays. If you can get the hero in the familiar, you can actually do it for a lot less might than if you did the research. But I'm not sure if it's more expensive or... Yeah, it is. It's going to be more expensive to get the hero and the familiar than that, but it gives you way less might. So if you want to do this really low might, max this hero Chronicler and then max the familiar here, Jade Worm. You'll get an extra 30% with like I think it's like under 2 million might for that much. So it's insane. So that's probably what you want to work on if you're a pay to play. Get those two. And then if you want to add the extra 30 million for military, again, you can get extra like 30% from here too. So again, that's how he does it. It's just basically the counter research, because a normal comp with this gear, you cannot do it with 5.2 million troops. It would not work. You need that counter research to make this comp viable, and that's what he's done. He was really smart. He was probably one of the first people I saw do that with a low might account like this, and yeah, it works so well. I'm not sure if he has more save stuff in here, but some of these are, yeah, I mean, that one did walk back, but I'm not sure who this guy was. Again, I think it really depends what they send as well, because this was a range attack. Yeah, range. It doesn't look like... he did a full reinforcements, I think. So I think it's just down a little bit of troops, but they did end up walking back. See, it doesn't work every single time, but this guy also will walk back. I remember this guy. This was a KBK. I think I actually vidded this one on my view, actually. So that was during KBK. I was actually there for that one. And then this one, he capped the leader there. That was actually a lot of tier 5, I think, in that one. Oh, I can't see, but there was a big might drop there, so I saw the experience drop. I was like, oh, that must be a lot of tier 5. This guy, don't really know what his gear is, but pretty good attacks. And again, you saw the other Titan that actually hit him, and he capped that guy. So anyways, I think that's everything on this count other than, let's say, research. Again, he does have some monster research here, just up to level 4. Military is maxed. Defense is just that. Economy, you got a max for tier 4. Upgrade defenses, just 1. Military just has the quick swaps in here. That's basically what that's for. Army leadership, just the phalanxes. He doesn't have the wedges unlocked. Military research just has breakthrough. Wonder battles, nothing. Sigils, nothing. Familiar battles, just 1 slot. Familiar's nothing. And then gear, nothing as well. So it's a very base account, but it's very smartly built, so that's why you can do it. Like, a normal account can't do this. Like, don't try this on your account with that troop comp. It won't be enough to cap people, but if you have 43% counter research and almost full mythic gear, then I think you're okay. So, again, his actual gear here, he just has some, like, fake gear and stuff like that. What's called a gold beast helm, and a gold wormbone coronet. So he does have a couple blasts. They're not anything insane, his blasts, or anything like that. Again, this is set up as a trap, not really a rally lead. If he wanted to go rally lead, he would just have to... I mean, he does have some blast setups, so they're like not the worst blast setups. I wonder if I could actually set up his blasts and see what they actually are. I don't want to change his talents around, but I think I'll stay in that. Maybe try a range blast and see what I can make out of this. Does he have a range? Not really. So yeah, I can't really make a range blast too much here, just because he doesn't really have just some pieces for range. But what would his range blast in this be right now? That's looking at, yeah, so it's so much higher than his mix, so it's not really worth trying to make a blast there. But yeah, that's his mix gear. But yeah, again, this is just an insane low rally might, or rally, or low might rally account, so I will have some more videos on this account coming up pretty soon too. I do have clips on my perspective. It wasn't filmed from him, but I filmed a couple just during KBK and stuff, so I might come up with a whole video on that pretty soon. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see that video. Also, if there's anything else you want to see, any other types of traps, just let me know as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this account overview, and I'll see you guys in the next one.